Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. It's Saturday. It rained yesterday, so it's still a little overcast, partly cloudy, not too hot out here. You can probably tell that it's kind of shady. This is where I worked on the car before, but just got through wire brushing it. Used all my various wire brushes. I'll take a picture of it. This one really gets in. This is for a Dremel, but it really gets in small places. And it doesn't spit too many bristles because this thing doesn't run fast. This is my $10 DeWalt brush, way too expensive. It's like one of them KT tool brands or whatever at the farm store. Not bad. Better than Harbor Freight. Way coarser, way heavy. I've not had a bristle stick me in the arm yet. I've done two truck rims, and I'll be doing 4 of these. So I'd say it's worth the 10 bucks. And you know, you buy the cheap stuff, you're only going to get through like one job. Anyway, enough chit chat on this. We'll put some more in the video. We just want to show you. We'll come back when it's painted, so you get to see what one will. It's kind of hard to mask this. We're going to use a cardboard template to keep the overspray from getting out here, but it's kind of hard to mask on a curb. You've got to take chunks of masking tape, and like this one I kind of got it to curb, but we are going to hold a piece of cardboard up here so we can get that paint. We're going to try to get a little paint run on the edge. We really can't wire brush it because it kept tearing up our masking tape, so stay tuned. Okay, while the paint is dry, we'll go in the shop and do something else. I'm going to grease my new ratchet. See how I cut that cardboard? I laid it on a rim and tapped it with a hammer to make a line on it, like you're making a gasket, if you ever done that. Then you got to kind of trim it to fit. You're actually making it bigger. You'll cut more off out here because you kind of curve the piece. So you kind of stick it in there and curve it. So you can see there's hardly any paint out on the masking tape, so that's how you do it on the rim, like that. We'll let this dry. Like I said, we'll go inside, do something, then we'll come back and show you this when it's dry later on. Stay tuned, we'll get there. Okay, before we go, we'll show you our camouflage painted tripod. Just that flat black I'm using on the wheels, some Rust-Oleum camo green. I did paint these black first, and then put the green, then kind of go back over it because I wanted to kind of mix it. Like I said, it's black knob, but this is all black. This thing was really ugly. This was that beige, tan, whatever color. I never liked it. It's just a cheap tripod, but I never liked the color of it. It was getting all scrungy and looking. There you go, quick look at that. This is what color the tripod was that wasn't aluminum. If it wasn't aluminum, the plastic was this color. So you can see where it got kind of nasty as it got old. Okay, off to greasing my ratchets. Stay tuned, we'll get the tripod set up. Okay, hope the fan noise ain't too bad. I've got it behind me, I have to. It's still muggy enough where you can sweat doing any kind of work. Okay, we're going to have you guess which ratchet, this is a short one here in the front, which ratchet I greased, which one I have not greased. Okay, we'll go with this one. Then we'll go to this one. Then we'll go faster. A little slower again. Okay, by the time I come back, you'll know which one. So you got that long to guess. Starting now. We'll be right back. Okay, we don't want to take too long, but it is Sunday in the shop, so we don't want no 15-minute long videos. I'm using my Tecton bit set and take a picture of when I'm done. These do have blue Loctite, it's supposed to be. And not as much on this one, you can see it. So we'll take these two out. Okay, we'll pause and then we'll show you the other screw on the other side. Okay, get you down a little bit closer. Okay, now this screw is a 9, I think. And I think the other two are 10, if I remember. Don't quote me there. Okay. The first thing you'll do, I should have had my little pokey tool or whatever, is after that you'll take this off, okay, and it's indented, so it's kind of self-explanatory. Now there's a little washer right here. Don't lose this little washer. See that? Okay, you can pull this right out of here. Be careful. Put your finger on these little pawls, because there's springs there. We don't want to take close-up shots that will bring you up here, okay? See the little springs on the other side? Okay, that's what does the action. It picks which one. Okay, now this screw right here holds this lever in. See how the lever turned on me? We'll move the lever back. Don't let this stuff, it won't really fly. Well, it could, but I'm being careful. There's no need to take these out, okay? Now what I'm going to grease is, I'll show you, is I'm going to grease on either side of this washer, right? I'm going to grease here on this lip. We're going to use a Q-tip, put some grease on it, and then we're going to grease this part. We're not going to put it on there because it'll get there. So that's all we're going to grease. There, here, here on either side of the washer, okay? Then we'll come back, we'll get it zoomed in, we'll show you how the little clicky thing works. We're going to use our little grease thing. This is that Molly Graphite, I'm sure it's CRC brand, Molly DM Graphite, whatever. Do not ask why these don't come greased. It's just the way it is. Okay, stay tuned, we'll get this thing greased, we'll get the piece set back down in there, and then we'll show you how the action works on it. Okay, close-up shot. I'm going to kind of hold my fingers here now. This is how this works. See, if you roll in this direction, then it jams against it. We're not going to worry about putting grease in here. I'm going to get my big fingers in here. Boy, we're not going to worry about putting grease back into these pivot points. We're really not going to worry about it. We did grease this cover so when it goes on, see, it'll grease that side of the washer. That is a wavy washer. It does not matter to me which way it went because it goes up and down. It's not like it's a cupped washer. But okay, like I said, just be careful. You know that screw holds that thing in there, so don't go stripping it. You know, make sure it's pushed in all the way, and leave these screws. Leave the screws on the two screws on the cover. Leave them a little loose when you put that one in. So we'll pause, get this back together. Kind of self-explanatory how it works. We want to try something. We'll see if we can zoom up. We zoomed in before we started recording. Some cameras might be different, but there, we learned something. We can zoom either direction. We can zoom while we're recording or before we start. Okay, we're learning something. I got a nice different towel here. I've got tired of the purple. Plus it's getting kind of scrungy again, but stay tuned. We'll be back. Okay. I mean, to me, they're quieter. You know, when I had the two side by side, you can go back and listen to it again. Remember, this screw right here holds this, and it will move. I don't know if it shows. So, you may want to, if you have some Loctite, I would use the blue, something that could come apart again. You may want to be concerned about that. Now, the other one had to loosen the screw back up. I had a little bit too tight, so it got everything tight in there. So, we'll go over here. It's almost still a little bit too tight when I flick it back and forth. So, what if we got the right? And I'm sure these are 9 or 10. I mean, and also, make sure this ain't, like I said, don't let this flop up over there before you put the screw in, because it'll go all over when you're taking this apart. See, this one got tight and kind of bottomed out. They're kind of like a step screw. To me, it's like they're made. That's what I don't know about the other one. It's kind of made when you tighten it, you know, it's got the shoulder on it. It should stop. It shouldn't just keep tightening and squeeze everything. But I really like these. Like I said, I don't get paid by any of the companies, but I had to have the clicker thing. I said I found these like $50 for the Cobalt one. I was like at a Lowe's somewhere. But there you go. That's all we have for you this week. We have to get back inside. It is already getting too nasty. We will take you out and show you the rim and see if it's dried a little bit. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Okay, this one's almost dry. One time we had the lug nuts off the wheels off, we painted them silver. We just have to have these painted, so they're gonna go with black, and I can't afford the chrome lug nuts at $2 a piece. So Anybody wants to know their Douglas all season? The Walmart specials are like 40 bucks. We got them on sale. Made by Goodyear for Walmart. No, I'm not a spokesperson for any store, but you can't pass that up. They're $195 14s. Yeah, $195 70R. So they are a nice tire. We've had 3 sets on here, and they will go about 30,000 miles. And we have some very rough county highways we drive on. This car don't see gravel. We have roads that will eat your tires up. You do not want to run around here with tuner tires, soft compound. You won't have no tires left in this county. Thanks again for watching.